Hey guys, MRG here with episode 29 of my Bloodborne Let's Play. In the last episode, we came through the Upper Cathedral Ward, defeated the Celestial Emissary, got my ass hammered by it, even though it's honestly not that hard of a boss. And we are now going to fight what I consider probably the hardest boss in the base game, in my personal opinion. Ebrietas, the Daughter of Cosmos. I forgot you existed. So, Ebrietas is a really hard fight because it has a lot of annoying arcane-based attacks and one attack that's basically an aura around it that does a small amount of damage around you. That does a small amount of damage whenever you get close to Ebrietas. Uh, all in all, it's just a battle of endurance. Bring as many blood vials as you can. If you have any weapon that does more damage to kin-based enemies, equip it. If you have any blood ruins or gems, if you have any gems, equip those that increase your damage to kin. Bring as much bolt paper as you can. Also, fire paper, as Ebrietas is actually weak to both, but it's more weak to the bolt just by a tiny bit. But regardless, still quite enough. What else? Thrust attacks will be a good help for it, and I would tell you strategy-wise what to do, but I'll just show you in a minute. In terms of stats, Ebrietas has, at this point, the most HP of any boss, with a whopping 12,500. And that's going to increase if you summon this character right here. This is Damien of Manzis. He's pretty good, but I'm going to try it once. I always like trying the summons at least once to see if that works. This will increase its HP by quite a bit, but at the same time, I did get really lucky last time I fought this thing and basically destroyed its ass because it kept focusing on Manzis. However, there's a solid 40 to 50% chance you're going to lose Manzis within the first couple minutes. He has a lock shield, which makes it so he could, like, deflect arcane attacks. And one really cool, interesting gimmick about this boss fight is, first of all, that liquid is just regular water. It's not going to poison you at all. That says Altar of Despair. If you couldn't really see over my head, it says that. This boss is not aggressive whatsoever until you attack it. Once you attack it for the first time, it will become aggressive and stay like that. So I have the Rider Palash equipped because its main L1 attacks, which is my main bread and butter in these kinds of games, are Thrust, which it's slightly more weak to compared to its other resistances. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, its resistance for Thrust is 101 versus its other Blunt and the other attacks. It's I believe physical defense, it's 252, and Blunt is just over 300, so it will take a lot of thrust damage. In terms of bolt and fire paper, it is 60 fire and 55 bolt, so bolt is more effective. And this is a kin-based enemy, so if you have anything that increases damage to kin, I would highly recommend equipping it, but I don't really have any blood gems. I did check the blood gems, though, and did equip some new ones to both the Rider Palash and the Chikage, just not many, just they weren't really great. So now my Rider Palash does a pretty good amount of damage. What is his blood resistance like? Not that high. 168. That's decent. Dude, what are you doing all the way over there? Alright, so bring as much bolt paper as you can. And let's do this. If you're curious what the back of this thing is, it's this right here. Oh boy. Macintosh! Anytime, bud! Damn it, I got stuck on a rock. Looks like a broken piece of column. Macintosh. Heal. Sorry, I kind of spoiled something because this is a character we're going to be meeting later. Kansas. Am I going to do this first try? So its head is its major weakness, but it's not really easy to get it with the short range weapon. And now, as you can see, our HP is slowly kind of going down. That's its area of effect attack that makes it so you take a little bit of damage. Holy shit, we're gonna do this first try. Guys. Holy shit, first try. Only other time I had that good of luck was my last playthrough when I was using a really powerful strength weapon that we're going to get in the DLC. But besides that, I've never had that good of luck on this fight. Yeah, I took a lot of damage, but I have 3/4 of my blood vials left, and I only used 2 bolt paper. Mother of God. Okay, so as you can see, this ROM-looking thing, if you bring the flesh from the... What is it called? What's her name? The Violet Blood Queen from the chamber after she was killed by Alfred. If you bring it here and offer it, you actually revive her. I usually just do it. I don't really care for her side stuff because it's mostly PvP related, but, you know, if you want to do that, go ahead. First attempt at the hardest boss in the base game. Fuck yes. I'm sorry. I had to cuss there, but man. I did get my level up. I grinded up for like 3 hours and got my level up to 95. I'll show you my stats in a second. I forgot to do that on my... I forgot to do that. These are what my stats currently look like. Before they were around 78, 79, I believe. So... I didn't even have my good runes. I had the moon one equipped. So, I was kind of at a disadvantage because I didn't have all my good runes equipped. God damn. Oh. How much time is the video? Because, honestly, if I was going to struggle, this would have been the whole episode, but it's only been like 8 minutes. I might do the guy at the Cathedral Wharf. My face is like heating up right now, man. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but no matter how many times I've played it, Ebrietas has always been one of those bosses that have given me a lot of trouble. Its head is its major weak spot. If you could get hit, damage its head, like that will do more damage, but it's recommended to stay behind it where its two main back tentacles are. Like, basically attack its ass the whole time. But I'm surprised I got it first try. Like, Megatash, he almost died. Or, Manzis, sorry. If he did die, I would have been screwed. So that's probably why I had a good luck on this fight, because I had NPC kind of keeping it away from me, so... But I've seen some real and insane, like, challenge run of this fight where the guy had no HP, barely any HP, and he was fighting it with, I think, just, like, a base weapon or, like, his fist. And basically he had to go in, he basically, at one point, couldn't even walk towards the boss because of its area of effect ability. So, the fact that he was able to kill it was insane. But man, oh man, I'm pumped as hell. Alright, so let me quickly look up the stats for that dude we're gonna fight. Pretty damn good resistances all around. He's not really weak to much. He's kind of weak to bolt, so that's probably going to be my main method of attack. That's just like lowest resistance. Decent resistance to thrust and also blunt, but I don't have any blunt of what. Scale's kind of crappy when it comes to blunt weapons because it doesn't really have any. It's mostly thrust related. And before you say like thrust, this is a thrust attack, not anything sexual in any way. I know that made me sound kind of like a complete nerd, but I don't care. We just one-shot Ebrietas. I deserve to be a weirdo for once. And before we continue on, I do want to equip a different rune because of, well, of obvious reasons. This is also a good one to equip because of its arcane attacks. Ebrietas, I mean. Hair rune's good, but not for a while. Blood Rapture would be pretty good, but getting this guy to stagger is kind of tough. He is staggerable, so I guess Blood Rapture will help just to be a little more tanky. But on the other hand, I think I want to have more... Whoops. Which one was that? Yeah, okay. I think I want to have Communion on, because Communion's going to help a lot. We're good there. My Raider Palash is the highest dealing damage weapon I have right now, so I am going to stick with it for this fight. Plus, having the Bolt Paper will help deal a little bit more damage. So, we'll be good there. I also got some blood vials. I bought most of them, so that's good. Old Hunter Mark. Yeah, I'll buy like 5 of these just so I have them. It's weird how you could keep buying hand lanterns, even though they're not consumable, they're unlimited use. You don't need to buy them. But as a joke once, when I was like, had a lot of blood echoes saved up and wasn't really gonna use them for anything, I bought up to 99 of them and just as a joke. It was kind of funny. I might do that this Let's Play, but I don't know. You know what I'll do? Let me see. I have the Eilleens on, right? Yeah, +5. We'll see if we can upgrade that. Because it has a lot of damage, so that can help during the fight. Excuse me. I know I usually do this stuff off screen, but jeez, that burp was gross. I need a chunk. I mean, I could go to the wolves at the, right before we fought Ebrietas in the Celestial Emissary, but... And I know I pronounced that wrong, but I have a lot of problems pronouncing some words, pronouncing... It's kind of weird. I don't really want to get into specifics, it's kind of personal. How many do we need for a level up? Wow. Okay. That's not going to happen this episode.
Farewell, May.
So for the NPC we're about to fight, I recommend your character being at least level 90. The NPC's level is 88, which is one of the highest so far. So just be very, very cautious. Oh boy. Bone Marrow Ash, additional... That'd be kind of good, but I have 20 of them, so I don't need to buy more of them. Yeah, I'll just buy 35 of these. I don't really need my blood echoes for anything. We're about to get... The next major area, there's going to be a lot of enemies we're going to be able to kill for a lot of blood echoes for grinding, so... I don't really need to worry about blood echoes after we beat the next major boss in the game, because after that there's a really solid area for grinding, but I'll talk about that later. So we got out this section. There's not really like that many sections going left. This is just like the biggest list right here. So we want to go to Cathedral Ward. So insane that I was able to do that. I'm still shocked it happened. So what sets this guy apart from the other NPCs in this game is just... his stats are on a whole different level. Like, Alfred, when we fought him, he only had, like, at best, around 40 strength and 40 vitality, but this dude has 50 strength, 50 vitality, and I believe that's 50 blood tinge. And he uses a repeating pistol, which has the 2-shot barrel attack. Dude is strong, so... What happened to... Why am I low on HP? At least lower than I am. What happened to... Right, okay. Sorry, at least these enemies are like two-shottable. So, and also they usually drop blood vials, so if I could get one more before the fight, that would be great. Ow, just hit my heel on the side of my chair again. The other day I hit my knee on the armrest really hard, and like, it hurt for like the rest of the day. By the time I laid down to go to bed, like, it wasn't hurting anymore, but like for 2 hours, 2 solid hours, it was just like a slightly numbing pain. Quicksilver bullets, Speaking of Quicksilver bullets, I actually want to show you a really good spot to go grinding for those. Thanks, dude! Just to be safe. Hey! Luckily we can avoid this guy and the two cathedral guards up here with those long sticks that cause frenzy are dead, so we don't have to worry about them. Alright. I love that sound. Nah. I'll get this one for you, buddy. You helped me out throughout the game. You're one of my favorite NPCs, so why not? Plus, I feel really good about this fight because of how I destroyed Ebrietas. Sorry about that long 10-minute process. I was still kind of just like... I'm still on the high of kicking Ebrietas' butt. But we're not going to have that luxury this time. So this guy's name is Bloody Crow of Canehurst. He has a Chikage, which could be really annoying, and I believe his other weapon is a repeating pistol, which could be really annoying. And I believe he also has the numbing mist, which makes it so you can't heal, so it's kind of bad. Plus side is sometimes when he uses the Chikage, he uses it for quite a while, so he does dwindle his HP down a tiny bit. And he's really just a pain in the ass, so... We're probably not going to first try this guy, but he is worth the shot. He has 3,000 HP, by the way. Oops. Leave me alone. I shot my gun. He does heal too, but I think he only has like 3 vials with him. God damn it. That's bullshit! I fucking declare bullshit on that. Are you kidding? Really? There's no way my HP should have went to 0 like that. There's no fucking way. No. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna be stuck on this fight for like 2 episodes. If this is how the game's gonna treat me after how brutally I destroyed Ebrietas. Fuck this game. Sorry, pal. That didn't hurt. I'm not worried about my blood echoes. I'm not going to worry about losing 3,000 blood echoes when I could easily grind up for that within like 10 seconds. So, I'm not going to focus on getting them back at all. I just want to focus on killing the guy. That's why I recommend... Whenever you're about to fight an NPC, or boss in general, I recommend spending as many of them as you can, just so you don't get stuck losing them permanently. Oops. Two blood vials. Cathedral Giant, which is asleep because of the nighttime. We already have 2,000 back, so it's like, yeah, not a big deal losing that. If we killed that giant, it would have been even more. So I tried shooting him to stagger him, but my weapon decided to switch. I was clicking the right trigger, too. The left trigger, I mean, the left L2 trigger. When I said right trigger, I meant the trigger to shoot. I guess we could grab them because they're right here, actually. If it was further back, I wouldn't, but regardless. God damn! Take that gun and shove it up your ass! Why are you wasting your... Wait, what? Oh, you know what that is? That's the thing that increases the power of Quicksilver bullets. I get it now. I get you now. The bone marrow ash, I believe. Which sounds really gruesome considering bone marrow is the fleshy stuff between bones. So that means someone grinded up bones, took the bone marrow, burned it until it was ash, and then injects yourself with that. That is nasty, man. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! I wasn't even attacking or dodging, you piece of ass! See, he healed, so. I was healing, buddy. Man, he really wants to show off his Chicago. Double whiff. I mean, I hit him, but yeah, whatever. He's just wasting all of his art. He's just wasting his bone marrow ash. Does it stack? Does it stack? I'm curious. So I know, if you're dodging and get shot at the same time, that does double damage, so that's probably why I died that one time. Still kind of unfair, though. That's also really unfair how I dodged but got whacked. Whatever, traded blows. Are you serious, game? I don't care what you say, that was a hit. Hands down. Chicago up, bloody. I said bloody. Well, his name is Bloody Crow, so I guess that's kind of a funny pun. Excuse me! I'm gonna lose. Alright, I wanted an excuse to heal anyway. We got a hit in somehow? Okay. Got him. Alright, not my best, but I beat him in my second try. I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit. I'll take that no matter what. Regardless. What after? Nice. My heart's beating, like, hard right now, so I need to check that. Probably get some fresh air real quick. I don't have blood pressure issues. Well, I might, but I need to get a checkup. I need to figure that shit out. But I'm fine, don't worry. It's just... my heart starts racing when I am in a tough fight. So it's funny how that fight was harder than the Ebrietas fight.
Don't you ever listen to your elders? No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. The glory days were long ago now. I know. Here. For you.
Croner badge and hunter.
This too is hunter's work. But it bears no honor. A burden you may choose to carry. The decision is yours alone. My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while. I'll be fine. Just wait.
That is the end of her side quest. Unfortunately, I do believe she does die, but her body disappears after you rest out of lantern, so you will never see her again. But with that hunter badge, you do get access to a very good skill weapon, which I might try out, called the Blade of Mercy. Blades, actually. I've heard great things about it. I've never used one myself, so it's kind of a interesting thing I kind of want to try out. 30 minutes. Sorry about the weird lighting. Natural sunlight on this side, fake sunlight on this side. So let's go see what we can get. Blade of Mercy, 40,000, so that'll take a little while to grind up, but not a big deal. I have no idea what I'm going to name this, because we fought a boss, Ebrietas, and then we fought that dude, Bloody Crow, Canehurst, but I already thought about a name, but with Ebrietas in this episode, it makes no sense. But I kind of like it, so I'm going to go for it. And I'm not going to say what it is, but it is a really cool name. Blade, not blades. That's not how you spell mercy. Okay, I might go with it because it has an S scaling when fully leveled. It also has a B skilling in Arcane for some reason, but I don't think it really uses Arcane at all. So I'm going to grind up for that off screen because it's really easy to do it. And real quick, I guess I could show you how to grind up Quicksilver bullets. Grab your best weapon and head to the lecture building, sorry. This one could be kind of bad if you're really low leveled, but if you have a lot of health and good stats, you shouldn't be in trouble too much. Plus, this is a good way to grind up some quick blood echoes, but not many. So head this way and through one of the doors. This area is always kind of confusing. Jesus Christ. There we go. There's gonna be all these like goobers here. As you can see, I one-shot. Wow, I one-shot them now. I used to be able to just three-shot, but okay. There's a lot of these guys, so it looks like it's gonna be bad. But if you just keep whacking away, you should be able to do damage and heal through all the damage. And as you can see, I already made 10,000, and I don't even have the moon rune equipped. So these guys drop a lot of good Bloodicas, so if you need a quick level, there you go. And they all drop, they 100% usually drop 3 Quicksilver bullets. So you grind up Quicksilver and sedatives if you're lucky enough like I am. So there you go, 9 Quicksilver bullets and a sedative, and then just Bolt Hunter Mark out, rinse and repeat a few times, and you'll be good. Personally, I'm going to be doing this a few rounds just so I can have a few extra Quicksilver bullets, as well as enough money to both buy the weapon and upgrade it a bit. Though I do need more chunks, so I might have to grind up at the what do you call it? The werewolves too, so I could get that up quite a bit. Because I do want to use the Blade of Mercy. It's a weapon that I haven't ever used. Except I don't know which weapon I want to sacrifice, because I love the Rider Plosh. And the Chikage is badass, but I need to get rid of one of them. So we'll see. I guess the Chikage would be sacked because I actually really like the Rider Plosh. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, guys, for the sake of this episode, it is over. It's about 30 minutes. I'm going to be finishing up grinding here, probably getting a little bit of water so I'm hydrated, and I'll meet you guys back here probably in about a half hour for episode 30, which is insane. I never thought. I just started this Let's Play like a month ago, and it's already 30 episodes in. Damn. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.